Introduction. How do you achieve your goals? In spite of all your efforts, your goals still elude you. The reason is simple. You must first correct certain faults such as laziness, impulsiveness, or procrastination. After that, you will reach your goals more easily. In this book, you will learn: why do certain dates prompt us to change our behavior? How to fight your impulsivity? How to overcome procrastination? How to overcome laziness? How to build your self-confidence? How does your environment affect your behavior? Our answers to these questions are easy to understand, simple to implement, and quick to execute. Ready to achieve your goals? Let's go. Why do certain dates prompt us to change our behavior? It is not superstitious to think that it is easier to change a behavior after an event such as a birthday, a new year, a new semester, a new week, etc. And some dates are more important than others for us. They encourage us more. A new beginning puts distance between our previous failed attempts at change and the new attempt we are trying to make. But this event can also cause us to fall back into old bad habits, so be careful. How do you fight your impulsivity? Impulsivity is also known as present bias. When you act impulsively, you value instant gratification over long-term goals. To combat impulsivity, group your temptations together. Combine an enjoyable activity with a challenging task to make the work more appealing. For example, watch a TV series while jogging on a treadmill. But in some situations, the activities have conflicting goals and cannot be combined. In this case, task gamification can be an alternative. Gamification involves making the task fun by adding a point system, rewards, or a ranking. For example, make a monthly ranking of the salespeople in your company and reward the best one with a bonus. How to overcome procrastination? Procrastination is the act of putting off until later what you can do now, and this action is often accompanied by stress and a feeling of disappointment. The key to overcoming procrastination is to commit to limiting our freedom and temptations. For example, to save money effectively, place money in a bank account that does not allow you to withdraw it before a certain balance or after a certain date. Another example would be to make a commitment to a loved one by making procrastination costly. If you don't complete a certain task in a certain amount of time, your loved one inflicts a financial penalty on you. And if you don't have money allocated to the project, you can simply make a public announcement of your commitment on your social networks. How to overcome laziness? Since childhood, we are taught that laziness leads to problems and that hard work pays off. Despite this, we still succumb to laziness because we tend to take the easy way out. The key is to establish a new habit and make an unpleasant behavior as automatic as brushing your teeth. The more ingrained a habit is, the less we rely on the reasoning areas of the brain and the more we rely on the action and motor control areas. In other words, practice your unpleasant behavior enough times that it becomes second nature to you. And each time, don't forget to reward yourself at the end to associate the unpleasant action with something pleasant. How to build your self-confidence? Usually, people who have a problem already know the answer. They just don't take the necessary steps to solve the problem because they lack confidence. In this sense, when we receive unsolicited advice, we interpret it as an inability to change on our own, and this diminishes our self-confidence. On the contrary, when we give advice to someone, it strengthens our self-confidence and our ability to change. To build your self-confidence, organize counseling clubs with your loved ones. Another way would be to approach the challenges you face as if you were counseling a friend in similar circumstances. How does your environment affect your behavior? Human beings are naturally sensitive to social pressures. In other words, if you have studious and scholarly friends and family, you will want to be like them. So choose carefully the people you spend your time with and ask yourself if they have the same ambitions as you. And if you want to emulate someone's success, emulate their strategies. Conclusion: if you want to achieve your goals, you need to correct your shortcomings one by one through engagement strategies, new positive habits, and a supportive social environment. If you like the summary, click on one of our partner links to discover how to change The Science of Getting from Where You Are to Where You Want to Be by Katy Milkman in ebook, book, or audiobook format. And if you're not interested in reading further, we recommend you discover The Kindness Method, Changing Habits for Good Using Self-Compassion and Understanding by Shahar Wazadi. Introduction: how can I change my behavior permanently? It is difficult to stop unwanted habits, even with a lot of counseling, programs, or coaching. To change your behavior permanently, you must first cultivate self-compassion. In this book, you will learn: what is the value of self-compassion in changing behavior? How can I get an easier start in addiction treatment? How can I get into a more positive mindset? How can you change your behavior in a sustainable way? How do you stop an unwanted habit? How do you know what triggers your unwanted habit? What is the plan to change your behavior? Our answers to these questions are easy to understand, simple to implement, and quick to execute. Ready to change your behavior in a sustainable way? Let's go.